Everybody, it's Norma, and I am doing what I am burning now in January. After my last video, I really didn't know if I was going to be doing one this month. But what happened is a big snowstorm came and hit like half of America. It missed me completely. I live in Michigan, and we haven't had any snow this winter, which is really bizarre. But my mom did get a little bit of snow, and so I was like, I've been driving down to Ohio every single weekend. I don't know if the road's going to be icy, what the conditions are. So I think I'm just going to give it a pass this weekend. So I almost went down today because it was a beautiful sunny day and she only got like maybe a couple inches of snow. But, by the time I decided, maybe I'll go down, it was like really too late to leave. So I kind of had a lazy day just putting around, not doing much. If you guys saw my last video, I did do a Henry Bendel haul, not candles. I did bags and accessories, that kind of thing. And sad to say, the site's not looking so good. I mean, it's nearing the end. It's really, really sad. But I do have a Henry Bendel candle I'm burning right now. I will show you later. But since I was kind of just putting around and there was nothing on the Henry Bendel website to watch and stalk, and I didn't go to Ohio, I was like, I have no money to go shopping now. So I decided, you know what, I might as well just do this video. So in my bathroom, I have votives. These are actually unscented votives from Party Light. And I really love the votives from Party Light because they liquefy all the way. They don't have as long of a burn time as Yankee Candle, but a lot of times my Yankee Candle votives will tunnel. I've never had an issue with these. So I'm going to kind of rethink my votive situation in the future instead of trying to get votives from Yankee in a whole bunch of different scents to match whatever I have going on. I think maybe unscented votives and tea lights from Party Light may be the way to go in the future, but we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. It'd be a lot more practical, and I wouldn't have the struggle I'm having now. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't have, any votives or tea lights to go with, my vanilla scents or my bakery scents. I got tons of florals, but I can't use those. And, it's just unscented might be better. And of course, I have them in these beautiful snowflake holders from Yankee. And over here, I have Yankee Candle Stormwatch. This has actually been doing pretty well because, with the extra days off for the holidays and, being home all day yesterday and all day today, I was able to get some pretty good burn time in. So this is doing great. It throws like a champ. Every time the furnace kicks in, it just throws the scent over into my bedroom. So yeah, it's a classic. I've had this candle for so long and I burned so many of these that I have several left in my stash. And you know what? When they're gone, they just may be gone. I don't know if I want it again. It's just like, I don't know. We'll see. I've just been, I like it, but it's not like a necessity for me anymore. Where before it was like, oh my God, I have to have Stormwatch. But it is one of the most beautiful labels Yankee ever came out with. Now I did change this up. Last month I had the lanterns from Beverly Park Hill here because I just set them there because I didn't really have any time to do anything here. But I kind of missed having a little bit of candlelight. Even though those lit up, it wasn't the same as actually having candlelight. So I put them somewhere else finally. And I got, this is like actually a votive holder from Yankee. I actually got it at Myers, but I'm pretty sure it's a Yankee, sitting inside of this flower crystal holder that I got from TJ Maxx. So I kind of like made like a little flower with the pedestals and the crystal holders. And yeah, I do like having candlelight up here, so I'm happy again. And there's my Cha-Cha. I love you, Cha-Cha. I miss him so much. I mean, seriously, every day I still think about him. He was the best cat ever. And over here on my dresser, I pretty much kept everything like I did in December because I just really love this display. I have, in here, I have a Yankee candle This is what is it called? Sunset lavender, lavender sunset, and it's been doing pretty well because, like I said, I've been home, so things have had a chance to pull out. The throw has been light though. I have votives in Yankee Candle Lavender Vanilla. Once again, the votives are Yankee Candle Lavender Vanilla. And I'll get to this one in a minute. Over here is Yankee Candle Lovely Kiku, which is like a chrysanthemum type scent, a little bit like a spicy chrysanthemum. I do have a little bit of tunneling on this one. This one has, if you've watched my video for a long period of time, every once in a while I will come across a candle that has like these really short, thick wicks. Some of my greenhouses had this wick. And the wick doesn't really get long. Like, you know, if you burn a candle for a long time, the wick gets longer and longer and longer, and then you have to trim it. These don't really get long. They just get fatter. And eventually what happens is they extinguish themselves. So I've been managing to burn this candle, but I've never, it did go out a couple times today. I was burning it. I thought it was going and going and going for hours, and I went to check on it. It's like, nope, it went out. So that's a little bit frustrating. Once again, votives and lavender vanilla. Now, you would think with the lavender sunset and the lovely Kiku, I'd be able to smell them, but they are being totally drowned out by this one, which is Bath and Body Works Lavender Marshmallow. Now, it is starting to have some issues with the wick. It is nearing the end though, because you can probably see I'm nearing the, you can see the little wick holders down there. So it's almost done. It started out great. Probably when I got a little bit past the midway point is when I started to have a little bit of the drowning wicks, but it's still throwing really strong. I'll actually honestly be glad when it's done because the lavender marshmallow is a little bit too much foodie bakery type for me to have in the bedroom. I would have liked it much better if I had it in my great room, but I was like, you know what, I'm just trying to get through my stash, trying to find something that would go with my lavender sunset and my lovely Kiku, but was still kind of warm and cozy because it has finally gotten cold here. But when this is done, I'm going to replace it with Bath and Body Works Lavender Vanilla because that I know I love for sure. I never get tired of that one. And over here in my hall bathroom, I have the Henry Bendel candle. This is an amber. This is one that I actually hunted down a few years ago. When I found out it was being discontinued, I was like calling stores all over the country. And I had several shipped to me. I think maybe about a couple dozen in all. And the reason I like it so much is it just reminds me of the perfume Opium, which I used to wear a lot when I was younger. I don't wear it too much now because I just don't go out at night anymore. But in the day, I used to wear it all the time. I think it has a little bit more stronger incensing note than Opium does, but it just reminds me of it. And I like incense type candles anyway. This is like amber with jasmine and rose. I just happen to really like it, especially like, you know, in these colder winter days. It's a great fall winter type candle, great for a bedroom. But sadly, not only is amber a thing of the past, so is Henry Bendel. Pretty much a few more days, a few more weeks, it's all over. I'm so sad. Now, over here, I actually have a couple candles going. This is a Bath and Body Works candle, Vanilla Snowflake. This is an older one, probably from, I'm guessing 2014 semi-annual sale. As you can see, there's a little bit issue with the wicks. Yep. And not my favorite fragrance. It's like a vanilla peppermint. And I basically have a vanilla peppermint theme going on right now in my main room. But I don't know. Every once in a while, I think I smell like that kerosene gas smell. And I don't know if it's coming from this candle or something else. I did have Twisted Peppermint going on earlier in the day, and that's where I think it was coming from. I haven't quite tracked down the source. And then over here is Kringle's Peppermint Cocoa, and it's over here because basically it's almost done. So I took it out of the holder and replaced it with something else because I wasn't sure, honestly, if it was going to keep burning by the time I got to it in this video. This one has done fabulous. It's my last one. I gave several away as gifts a couple years ago, which I'm starting to regret because I think this set is discontinued now. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it's on the website right now anyway. It did fabulous. It's a nice mix of peppermint cocoa. It's basically their hot chocolate candle with peppermint. Okay, and so over here, I did keep up my wreath that I had up for Christmas, but it's like, you know, red roses with gold. So it's a little Christmassy, but I thought I could get away with it until Valentine's Day in February. So basically what I did here is, took down the heavy gold glitter, sparkly stuff, and kind of went more for like a crisper white, silver and gold mix. So I kept my trees up from Valley Park Hill. Tonight I have the white light on them. Sometimes I mix it up. Sometimes I put on the kaleidoscope light, but I decided to go with the white light tonight. But maybe I'll change them. Okay, I changed them in case you're new to my channel and you haven't seen these trees before. They're fabulous. Look at that. It just makes everything look completely different. And I finally did find my cardinal holders. I wanted to put them out for Christmas, but I couldn't find them. But when I started, putting things away and reorganizing, lo and behold, I found them. So I brought them out because I figured the cardinals can, be like a winter theme versus, just plain Christmas. And of course, my snowflake holder. I love this from Yankee from a few seasons ago. I use it every year. And then this is the Homeworks Pinecone Pedestal from Harry Slatkin. Got that on QVC. And I really am glad I was able to get one of these. And this is, what do I have in here? Yankee Candle Cookies and Cream. I bought several of these a few years ago, and I'm starting to get down to the wire now. This may be my last one, or I may have one more. I'm not exactly sure. But I figured because it was like a vanilla chocolate type scent, it would go with my peppermint and hot chocolate things that I had going on. And I've always liked this one. I thought it was always been a pretty good thrower for me. Obviously in this room it's going to be a bit lighter, but if I had it in my computer room, it would do good there. I still am not burning candles in that room because that's basically Gypsy's bedroom now. So, yeah, in case there's a cat fight, I don't want anything to upend. Love those trees. And by the way, the situation between Mambo and Gypsy is getting better, but it's a long, slow, drawn-out process. So over here on my dining room table, I just kept it really, really simple. And once again, this is the snowflake from Yankee Candle from a few years ago that every year I bring it out because I love it so much. And inside I have Yankee Candle. What do I have inside? I think this one is Jack Frost. Yep. I can see the snowman right there. Yep, see him? You see him? It's so funny. I've had this candle for several years. In fact, I went on a major hunt at Home Goods a few years ago trying to get it. And I had it, and then I lost it. Then I went back, and I couldn't find it. And then finally I found it. I've never gotten around to burning it. So this year, it's like, okay, I'm not really a peppermint person. I'm not really even like too much of a chocolate person. I like a little bit like the hot cocoa from Kringle. I love it, but I would only burn it in like January. So last year, I don't think I did any peppermint cocoa scents. So I was like, okay, this is the year, and I'm going to get out my Jack Frost. So I had some North Poles from Yankee Candle burning earlier, but they were like the small 2-wick tumblers or the medium 2-wick tumblers, which they don't make anymore. But I finished those. So, yeah, Jack Frost. It's so cute. But it is, I can smell it like when the furnace kicks in. I get a whiff of the peppermint. But pretty much Kringle's peppermint cocoa out through my Yankees. Then over here, I decided to get out my roses. I actually had these out for Christmas last year. They were actually on my dining room table. I didn't put them out this year, but I said, hey, they'll work for Valentine's Day, so I brought them out again. you know, because I do try to use all my accessories, you know, even though I may not use it one year, I'll try to use it the next year. So I actually love these a lot, so I hope every year I'll bring them out. And these are wax trees. You saw them on my dining room table just a moment ago. These are from Valerie Parr Hill on QVC. I don't think they're available anymore. Maybe she might have they came in green and white. They're wax trees. They were discontinued either last year or the year before. But I really like them. And then again, my cardinals. And so I have in this snowflake holder, I have the unscented votive from Party Light. And in my cardinals, I have Yankee Candle tea lights and buttercream. I think I forgot to mention that on the other cabinet, what I had in my cardinals. All the cardinals have tea lights and Yankee Candle buttercream. Okay, and over here it's still kind of Christmassy because I decided to keep the wreath up and keep my topiaries up. Even though that's exactly what I had up for Christmas, I figured, it works. So I did rearrange this a little bit. I brought my snowflake holders, and again, I got 2 of the pine cones from Homeworks. And what do I have in here? I don't remember. I'm going to have to look. I think it might be a North Pole, now that I'm thinking about it. Oops, let's be careful. Yep, it is North Pole. And I'm pretty sure this is my last one. So it's been doing pretty well. North Pole is like a vanilla peppermint smell. I don't know if it was out this year. I wasn't really following Yankee Candle's holiday releases this year because I was just focusing on trying to use what I have up. And then my cardinal holders, I have the unscented tea lights from Party Light. So I think that looks good. Even though it's Christmassy, it's still wintry. Not too Christmassy, I don't think. And last but not least, we're at my coffee table. So in the center, I have Kringle Candles Cozy Cabin. This replaced the peppermint cocoa that you saw was basically done. So this is one of my favorite winter sets from Kringle Candle. It's, you know, a lot of people said it reminds them of Marshmallow Fireside, and it's similar, but it's not the same. It's not that sweet, gooey marshmallow. It's just like a hint of smoke and, you know, the vanilla and the sugar. I like it, and I don't really like Marshmallow Fireside too much. I like it, but to me, sometimes it can be too sweet. This is not sweet. It's not a sweet candle. It can sometimes be a light thrower, but I've actually had pretty good luck with it most years. It starts out light, and then as it starts to burn down, it kicks in. So when I do burn this one, I do like to have lighter scented and lighter thrower candles burning in the same area so I can smell it because I do like the scent. So it should be pretty good right now because, you know, basically, you know, the Yankees I have going on, none of them are really strong throwers. So yeah, I'm hoping that that smoky note kicks in because the weather's finally getting cold here. We're not getting any snow. It's not looking like that around here, but it is getting cold. So I hope it does well because I've had good luck with it in the past. And then in my votive holders, once again, the unscented votives from Party Light. Now, in the hurricanes over here, I have, oh, so sad, my last 2 Pure Radiance candles in Ice Cookie. This one, as you can see, is doing very well. I got a beautiful wax pool going on. It's doing wonderfully. But this one over here has been struggling consistently, and you can see it's like, you know, it's like there's a pool there, but it's like leaving a film, and it's tunneling a little bit. I don't know why. It's just been doing that. Yeah, so one's doing great, one is struggling. Go figure. So anyway, there you have it. That is what I am burning in the month of January 2019. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.